Are you worried about the investigation, Prime Minister? Who coughed up for the flat, sir?
That's the flat above 11 Downing Street, whose redecoration will now be investigated by the Electoral Commission. More ammunition for the opposition. But in fact, first, the Labour leader wanted to put the Prime Minister on the spot over those alleged remarks that he'd been ready to see bodies piled high rather than announce a lockdown.
Can the Prime Minister tell the House categorically, yes or no, did he make those remarks or remarks to that effect?
Prime Minister.
No, Mr. Speaker, and I think the right honourable gentleman is a lawyer, I'm given to understand. I think that if he's going to repeat allegations like that, he should come to this House and substantiate those allegations.
The House will have heard the Prime Minister's answer, and I remind him the Ministerial Code says, and I quote, "Ministers who knowingly mislead Parliament will be expected to offer their resignation."
Then it was on to the flat. This morning, a spokesman for the Electoral Commission had said, "We are now satisfied there are reasonable grounds to suspect that an offence or offences may have occurred. We will therefore continue this work as a formal investigation to establish whether this is the case." The allegation is about whether £60,000 for the redecoration first came as an undeclared loan or gift from a Tory party donor. So the Labour leader chose his words carefully.
Who initially, and Prime Minister, initially is the key word here, who initially paid for the redecoration of his Downing Street flat?
He should know that I paid for Downing Street refurbishment personally.
And he sought to change the focus.
Week after week, the people of this country can see the difference between a Labour Party that twists and turns with the wind, that thinks of nothing except playing political games.
This has been an uncomfortable time for Boris Johnson in his Downing Street operation. He will be hoping that in the end the public will find all this very distant, removed from their everyday concerns.